Sup, motherfuckers. In this video, we're gonna talk about the time I hotboxed my room with a fucking fat ass joint in high school. This video takes place in sophomore year. All throughout high school, I took this wrestling class. Pretty much the way it was in wrestling was we divided ourselves into three sections. You had the freshmen, they always hung around each other. They were scared to talk to anybody else. Occasionally, the freshmen would branch out and they would try and talk to the seniors, everybody else. They were the cool freshmen. Then there were like the tryhards. These people like wanted to do good at wrestling. I wanted to do good at wrestling, but there's like levels to this, you and I know. Like, there's fucking you want to do it, and then there's you're gonna do it. These people were like in the you're gonna do it. Now, the I want to do it is kind of lumped into this category. They're pretty much the same, but they're to make it easy, it's one category of people who are trying to wrestle. And then there's the stoners who are here because they like wrestling, it's fun, but we're either stoned all day or we're gonna get stoned or we're tired of dealing with people's bullshit, one of a million different things. So 99% of the time when the stoners were together, we just pretend to wrestle, like just fucking watch the fucking coach, pretend like we're wrestling, and then when he's not fucking looking, we just fucking stand still. When I was a freshman, we had a different coach than everybody else. He was a respectful, cool guy. After sophomore year, things kind of became different. That coach left, then we got a new coach, and then I stopped really liking that coach. He was just kind of a dick. He changed all the rules. He was one of those people who are like, oh, this guy who I just replaced, none of the stuff he's doing is good enough. So we're going to redo the entire structure of this fucking thing that I just joined, and you're going to like it. Even though we all had our own fucking structure and way of doing things. This is kind of why the Stoners formed. Because we're tired of dealing with this bullshit. We're tired of fucking running around in a fucking big ass circle, listening to this fucking 40 to 50-year-old man grab high school students and show wrestling moves on them. That's just kind of weird. If you've ever seen wrestling, it's a little bit gay. I'm not going to lie. I did it for 4 years and I felt weird like 25% of the time, but I liked beating people up, or getting beat up. Both were kind of fun, to be honest. This is a lot of build up, I know, but it's worth it. This is going to make sense. You don't know me. You don't know my story. So you have to understand who these people are and why we are like this. If I just said, we got this from this guy and did this and that, it wouldn't be entertaining, right? But now's the fun part. Now we can talk about drugs. We have to give a name to this person. So we're going to call him. We're going to call him Ned. So, Ned was our stoner friend. He's the one who really got me into fucking smoking. He had been smoking before I had even wanted to smoke. He would always smell like weed, always listen to fucking Pursuit of Happiness, fucking everything you would listen to in fucking 2018, 20 fucking 19. Wear Bape shit, wear fucking pretty much anything. Pretty much anything stoner related. Anything stoner related, he was pretty much a part of. He had to be really undercover though, because his parents were hard on that shit. He was one of those like, upper fucking middle class kids who, if he got fucking caught, he's going to military school. Weed is like crack to these people. I swear, some of these fucking middle fucking class people, they're like on it. Like it's fucking 1960. I don't remember entirely how this conversation came up, but we were either in the wrestling room or we were taking out some fucking mats somewhere or in the fucking weight room or we were running on the track. One of those. We were doing something wrestling related. And I say, like, I gotta fucking smoke. And he's like, you want me to fucking get you some shit? And I'm like, yeah, but I need a fucking pre-roll. I don't know how to roll a joint. I want to smoke a fucking joint. This time I love smoking joints. Bongs are cool, but I never had a real bong. So like if I just got weed, it'd be going like right on a fucking tinfoil fucking cap on a fucking plastic Dr. Pepper bottle or a fucking Coke can with fucking holes punched in it, the classic. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I got you. I got you. I'll get you the hookup. Just come get in my car. We'll go to fucking my friend's house. We'll get you the hookup." Because these were the plugs, too. Like, these were the plugs. You see, I don't feel like I gotta hide this anymore. This was a secret I kept for a long fucking time. Nobody knew this shit. But these dudes ran carts out of their fucking garage. One of these garages. I don't know whose fucking garage, but there were carts being ran out of some shit. They were good carts too. Like, damn, these motherfuckers were the best tasting carts I had ever fucking had. Like, the cookies and cream was smooth as a motherfucker, you know? Smooth as shit. Smooth as cookies and creamy smell, like taste smell that you can fucking imagine. Fucking nice ass shit. But the cart themselves, they were doo doo. But we're going to the Plug's house. And I'm gonna name him Michelle because I hate this dude and I'm gonna give him a woman's name. After school, I got in his fucking Mustang and we cranked that bitch all the way to Michelle's house. You see, Michelle lived with his mom, so we had to wait for like him to fucking be available. And one of two things happen. We either fucking wait and we meet him, or fucking we just go in because fucking Ned has the key. I can't remember. This was damn near 6 or 7 years ago almost. This is the best you're gonna get. I want to say, and for the sake of the story, Michelle is here. So for the sake of this story, coming through his front door, we walk through the fucking house, we go in through the back sliding glass door into his backyard, which he had set up into like a little party slash hangout area filled with like chairs and like benches and a table so you can like roll shit. Off in the corner, Michelle had this cylindrical jar type thing, a metal jar. You can't see through it, and inside of it had a million fucking joints, at least 20 joints. That was crazy to me because in high school I'd never even seen 20 joints in one place. They yank out a fatty and they hand it straight to me. Then we start smoking, I think bowls or something, maybe some joints, I can't remember. We just smoke a lot. Eventually, Michelle or Ned has to fucking go. I can't remember who, but they just have to fucking go. So I'm like, all right, bet. Appreciate you letting me smoke. Appreciate the joint. I slid them like $10. Can't remember how much. Might have been 5. I don't remember. It was just some price. I fucking get taken back home, and the whole time I'm worried, like, cause like I hadn't thought about this. I'm like, my mom's home. My fucking mom's home. I'm gonna have to walk past her, and I probably smell. If I'm not mistaken, we ride home with the fucking windows down with the best chance I can get to fucking not smell like fucking weed. I'm only about like 5, 10 minutes away from my house, not far at all, so we just drive there slowly. Fucking, I get there, I'm like, appreciate it, man, wish me luck. I'm about to walk in, hopefully I don't get caught. And like, we dap each other up. I check for like my phone, everything. Get out the car, walk up past my parents' cars, my dad's truck. Then, next thing you know, I'm at the front fucking door. I take a deep fucking breath, I open the fucking door, and I walk inside. The coast is clear so far, but I believe I hear my mom in the kitchen, and that means I have to fucking sneak. The way our house at the time was built, the fucking kitchen was just past my dad's office. My dad was not in his office, so like I'm at a clear there. I walk past my dad's office. Then if you look to the right, you can see the kitchen clear as day. My mom is like at the sink or something. I walk right past that fucking door. Don't even think about it. Now, after you walk past that door, there's another wall in front of the fucking kitchen, so you can take cover behind that wall, sneak past the kitchen. Now you're at the kitchen dining room table and the fucking living room. Now there's nobody in there, so I just walk straight past there, don't talk to anybody, don't do anything, straight up, pretend I have my headphones on, fucking walk straight to my room, I'm in the clear. Put my joint away. Don't remember at the time where I fucking stashed it. I always had a different stash place. Fucking, but I stashed that shit good. I was just hoping and praying to be able to find a spot soon to be able to smoke this bitch. And then, like my prayers were answered to me, my parents say they're going to my brother's football game. Jackpot. That means they're not gonna be home for at least 3 hours. They ask if I want to come, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just stay here, play some games, chill out, you know, just as such. Fuck, I needed that. 15 to 30 minutes later, my parents left. Now is the countdown. I got my shit ready, but I didn't start smoking. I'm not a rookie. You know, what if they forgot something? What if they have to come back? You know, anything could fucking happen. They could come back at any fucking moment. So, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes later, I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. I decided to spark up. Now, do you think I went outside and smoked? No. No, I was like, well, they're not coming back. Like, I'll be able to get the smell out in no time. This isn't a fucking bong. This ain't shit. If it was a bong, I probably wouldn't even have had to worry about it. But fucking, this was a whole fat ass joint. I fucking light that shit, right? My door's closed, my window's open. I'm literally fucking centimeters from my fucking window. At the time, my computer and my fucking monitor was right by my window. I light my fucking joint and I start smoking. I'm feeling good. This weed is really fucking good. Like as good as I could get at the time. Now, I don't know if it's good like by today's standards. I don't fucking know. I doubt it. But at the time when all I was smoking was like fucking some fucking outdoor, some fucking OG, some fucking indica. You smoking that indica, bruh? What you smoking? Oh, I picked up some of that indica from the plug, bro. We better get faded tonight. Bro, fucking, we were stupid, for real. So in comparison, doesn't matter how much fucking better this weed is, as long as it's better than what I've been smoking, my fucking high ass is gonna smoke it, and my high ass is gonna be fucking faded as a mug. I'm smoking, I'm hitting that shit, I fucking get around halfway to maybe like 3/4 away through the joint, and I start to realize my mistake. My whole fucking room is filled with smoke. My whole I think the hallway's filled with smoke. You could smell weed in my parents' room. You could smell weed. Like it's not like, oh, it stinks. It's like it smells like you're hotboxing the whole house for hours. I smoke consistently in my room and it still does not smell like this. Like this was the worst I have ever made anything smell solely by myself. I have smoked blunts in my room and it hasn't been this bad. I don't understand what the fucking problem was. But life doesn't really care if you understand what the problem is. It's gonna give you a new problem and a new problem. Problem after problem. And you wanna know what my next problem was? I went out through the front door just to see, like, I don't know if it smelled or if my fucking parents were like coming nearby or something. I was fucking tripping. But dog, you could smell it out of the front fucking door. I have never had that shit happen again. Like it smelled so goddamn bad. I swear, I was fucking freaking out. Next thing you know, I'm in damage control mode. I can't even enjoy this fucking joint. I roll up every window in the house. I try to roll up my brother's window, but he has stuff on his window seals, like decoration. So like if I did that, it would have knocked it over. I fucking open every door. The front door is open, the back door is open. Every like the fan on the fucking goddamn microwave was on. Every fan in the house was on. You could feel like a goddamn circulation like you've never felt. It feels like the fucking scene with the turtles in it from fucking Finding Nemo. That's what it feels like in the goddamn house. I'm fucking getting this shit out. I got fans out in the mother because I have to sleep with fans. It's fucking hot as shit in Texas. So I got fans blowing shit out of every direction. It's like a fucking fires in the goddamn house. I'm like doing this shit. Guess how long this shit takes? Damn near an hour or so. An hour and a half or so. This shit took so goddamn long. I was like still high, but like, that shit sucked, man. And I managed to get it out of the house, but I couldn't get it out my room. That was impossible. Like that took days. Days, man. That took days to get that shit out of my room. It stunk like a fucking furnace. That shit was bad. Then after a while, once I think my parents are gonna come home, I close the window so it's not suspicious. I put everything back to how I found it, and then I left my room's window open and put the fans on full fucking blast. This is as best as I could fucking get it. Once my parents got home, it was only up to luck if I got grounded or not. Most of the time, I would get grounded over some bullshit, so I thought that, like, this is just, like, dead in the water. I'm just stuck. The house smells like weed. Once they got home, they walked inside and they knew something was up. The house didn't smell the same as when they left. That's what made them suspicious at first. So they're like smelling around using the hound dog nose, trying to figure out like what the fuck's the smell? What's going on? It just smells like ash, like burnt. Like it smells like something's burnt. So like they're like, what the fuck is this smell? So they fucking come to my room, fucking they're like, did you smoke in the house? It smells burnt. What's this burnt smell? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what the smell is. Like anybody's guess. And then they're like, in your room. It smells like an ashtray in your room. Did you smoke in here? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in here. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it smells like this in here. It just fucking started this way or some bullshit. I don't know what fucking excuse I used. I used some bullshit. I don't know what wizard magicry I used, because if I came home and the house just smelled significantly different, I would have been suspicious. And looking back, I'm like, they were definitely suspicious, because what happened later, like a few months later when I got caught, like it kind of cemented it. It was like they probably like were suspicious because of this incident. But due to some weird wizard magic, they believed me and they just fucking didn't ground me. I fucking played games for the rest of the night. I fucking went to sleep, and for the next few days, I just tried to get the smell out of my room. Paranoid as shit.